What's up, everyone? Elaw here, Internet's second and tiredest music teacher. Today we are coming at you with a suggestion from a friend of mine. The track is called Return to Zero, and the band is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Sorry, I was fixing my beard a little bit earlier. I don't know anything about them. I think my understanding is it's a Japanese rock band, and yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be totally new. And with that, let's check it out. It already is giving me the vibes of really old school Electric Callboy off of their first album. Yeah. So far, for me, with the electronics going on in the kind of the back there, it's very busy, and it's consistently busy. So I guess in general, it feels a little overwhelming in that sense. And it might be because I'm listening through with these headphones. But that's just a thought there. And that electronic stuff also, I don't know, it feels kind of like a little nightcore kind of thing. So it's interesting. And yeah, again, not being totally familiar with this genre. Let's keep it going though. All right, let's talk about that. Like I said, coming off of that, it feels busy and like consistent pretty much the entire track. So, I don't know, just a little interesting for me. Then track is also just about 8 years old. So again, one, not being totally familiar with the genre, and then two, not being aware of the trends within the genre, leaves me with not knowing the full context of the style and how it developed and where it was at in 2017. So I could be just totally off base with it. I don't know. But yeah, it also kind of reminded me of like old school Attack Attack, where it's the that really like synth heavy kind of stuff. So interesting. It's very interesting. It's reminiscent of like early 2010s subgenre metalcore, like that crabcore almost kind of thing. I don't know quite else how to describe it. So it's interesting. For the growling vocalist, the timbre of the voice was interesting as well. In that it wasn't quite the same kind of timbre style as maybe more American kind of low end growling. So I don't know. That may just be a individual kind of thing. Well, it's almost definitely an individual kind of thing. So, but it was interesting timbre, different kind of sound from a lot of what I'm used to. And then the other thing that really stood out to me on this one was the tom the snare in the drum kit. They had the gate down, so the snares were off, and it sounded very much like the snare drum on Metallica's Saint Anger album. Almost like you're hitting a trash can type deal. So it made me giggle a little. And it really did blend in once I got into the second half of the track and I stopped thinking about it so much. But it was just something funny that I heard there. So in general, I don't know if I'd put it in my heavy rotation just because of how busy it sounds. Again, I'll have to check it out in my car, see what it sounds like there. But it's definitely a cool track. Definitely a cool track. Just not 100% sure it's my cup of tea. So we'll have to give it a little time. I'll sit, let it marinate, and go from there. So anyway, if you like this kind of content, you want to see more stuff like this, give me a thumbs up down below and maybe leave a comment. Be nice, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do that. Ring that bell for notifications. But until next time, Internet's second tiredest music teacher, this is E-Law out.